Good morning, everybody. It's Kristin. Well, I suppose it's not necessarily morning for you, but it is for me. So today I'm going to do kind of a review, not kind of, an actual review on Sigma brushes. I'm doing this because there are so many people out there that were sent Sigma brushes, and I'm sure that most of them are telling the truth. But I just thought I would throw a video out there for people who wanted to see an opinion on Sigma brushes from somebody who bought them themselves. I bought my brushes over a year ago, and I have some MAC brushes as well, and I'm going to kind of tell you the ones that I like, that I don't like, that kind of thing. So hopefully this doesn't go too long, and we'll see how it goes. So the first set that I bought, and I have notes here, I took a bunch of notes last night, so if I'm looking down, that's what the deal is. The first set that I bought was the complete kit with the brush roll, which sells for $99. Without the roll, it sells for $79 if you have no interest in that. When I bought my first set, it was still the old numbering system, but I kind of have both numbers. But at first I'll show you, this is what the brush roll looks like. And actually, this is the brush roll for the professional set. I gave the other, I didn't think I needed two brush rolls, so I gave the brush roll for the complete kit to a friend of mine who needed one. So they both look like this. This again is, because this is the professional one, has a couple extra spots. So that's the biggest difference. But otherwise it's the same kind of leatherette feeling kind of thing. The complete kit has, keep them in order, has 12 brushes in it. The first one, and as I go through and explain the brushes that come in the kits or the brushes that I've bought from them, I will, if I have a MAC brush that's the same, I'll kind of talk about that. So this is the 209. And I do really like this brush, or this is the SS209, which the new name is the E05. I do really like this brush for, believe it or not, getting gel liner in my waterline. I don't like it so much for going over. It's a little bit, well, this is, here, let me show you. This is the MAC 209. And if you look at the two of them together, this one is the Sigma, this is the MAC. Well, I'll turn that so you guys can see. The MAC one is just a little more pointed. It tapers a little bit better, and it's just a little bit easier to use for doing gel liner on your lash line. So I like them both. If I had to pick one, I would pick the MAC one, only because of the point. Okay. Oops, I skipped over one. That's right. The 219, SS219 came with this, which is now the E30, and that's this. Now, I like this more as an outer crease placement, color placement kind of brush versus an under the lash line kind of brush. I bought the MAC 219, and that's this one. And I guess I do get that all brushes are different from 219, from MAC or from any place else. So maybe everybody's isn't like that, but again, see how it's more tapered. So I really like that for smudging liner under the lash line. Just because it comes to more of a point, but it doesn't work. This one, the MAC one, does not work for putting color in your outer crease as well as this one does. So they both serve a purpose. But for the purpose I think that it's meant for, which is smudging, the MAC one is a little bit better. But this one can totally do the job. Okay, the 224, the SS224, which is now called the E40, which is just like the MAC 224. I cannot tell the difference between these two brushes at all. I've had this is my MAC one, this is my Sigma one. I've had the Sigma one a little bit longer, so it's a little more used, but again, I've had these for over a year. I think it was a year in June that I bought both of these Sigma kits, and they wash up so well. I haven't had any problems really like that. So there's that. Okay, it was the SS239, and now it's the E55 shader brush. I like this brush. It works well for putting down color. For some reason, I just really prefer the MAC 239. I'll show you how much I prefer the MAC 239. I have 3 of them. So yeah, I mean, for some reason, I just feel like the MAC 239 picks up color better. I don't know exactly why, but I really feel like it does. But this works just fine. It just takes a little bit more working, but not a huge ordeal by any means. So yeah, there's that. And then the 252, or the SS252, which is now the E60, the large shader brush. This works great. I do not have the MAC one of this, but it works really, really well. I don't foresee, I would never buy the MAC one like this, because this one works just fine. It's awesome. Okay, this was the SS266. Now it's the E65. It's just an angled. It's very different. I don't think you can even, in my opinion, I don't think you can really compare it to the MAC 266. They're very different, in my opinion. The MAC is a little bit wider, and it's much, I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see that or not. Probably not. It's much thinner, like less hairs, which makes it great for gel liner. This, if you do gel liner, you get a really thick line. If that's what you're going for, that's great. But because of the thick line, I use this more for brows. It's great for brows, love it. I just prefer the MAC one for what I think this was originally intended for, which is gel liner. But this is awesome for brows, love it. This was the SS275, and now it's the E70, the medium angled shader. Works great. I use it for highlight, or sometimes I'll use it for my crease. I stick the pointed end down and go like that if I'm just trying to do a soft wash of color in my crease. Then this, I think, is my favorite brush of all of them. This is it was the SS150, which is now the F30, just your large powder brush. This brush is so soft. I'm gonna be like all those people that drive me nuts playing with their brushes in videos. But it's really, really soft. I have the MAC 150 because I bought it before I bought my Sigma. The MAC one is prickly or something. I don't know. I really don't like it on my face. The Sigma one is just so much softer. I love this brush. Use it almost every day for my powder. Okay, this is the SS168. I swear, and now it's the F40. I swear it's clean. Doesn't look it, but I can't seem to get all the blush out of that. I'm sure there's a trick for that, but I don't know it. Excuse me. So anyway, this is your angled contour. I think this was, yeah, large angled contour. Oh, my nose itches. Anyway, that's your standard blush or contour brush. Works really well. I have no reason to buy the MAC one. I really like this one. A lot of the reason that I have some of these brushes, the MAC ones, is because I bought them before I learned about Sigma. I kind of wish that I had known before, aside from the couple that I really do prefer. This is the SS187, and now it's called the F50. Dual fiber works great. I also have a dual fiber by Makeup Forever. I have one by that Real Technique Sam Chapman, which is a little bit different. I could talk about those on a different day. But anyway, works great for foundation. Again, I have no need to buy the MAC 187. This is awesome. Awesome. Okay, this is the Sigma 190, which is now the F60, the foundation brush. I have the MAC 194 that I bought before. I mean, they're very similar. The only difference is that you get a little more of a point with this, with my Sigma one anyway. Not a huge difference. They both work exactly the same. And the last brush that came with this kit was the SS194, which is the F70. This, when I was doing my research, I could not find this on the MAC website, so I don't think they sell it anymore. This is a really nice, just your standard concealer brush, nice little under the eyes. What I kind of like about this is it has a little more of a point than some of the other ones that I have. So I can kind of do kind of Lisa Eldridge style, where she kind of pokes and then goes like that. I can kind of do that with this one. So that was the complete kit. Then the next, let me see how I'm doing in time. Ooh, 10 minutes, I better talk faster. The next kit that I bought was the premium. That came with a lip brush, standard lip brush. I mean, I don't use them, but came with it. Came with the and that was the L05. These are all of the new numbering systems. And I'll try to tell you the back number at the same time. So this is the E10, which is a 210. It's a little teenier, tinier, more flexible eyeliner brush. I've used this maybe once or twice. I don't know. I don't think I'm not approved to function this brush. It does not work well for me. The flat definer brush, which is the E15, same as the MAC 212, just your standard tight lining brush. I feel like there's another name for it, but I like that it's very dense. It's shorter than some of the other ones I've seen, which I feel like gives me a little more control when I'm trying to do tight lining. This is the E20 short shader, which is the 214 from MAC. This is great for smudging color under the eyes. Again, no need to get the MAC one. This one works awesome. Love this brush. Very, very good. This is their E for eyes. E25, just like the MAC 217, works exactly like the MAC 217. No need to buy a MAC 217, although I did because I had it before. So, but great, 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 great brush. And I'll talk about prices in a minute. This is the E45, which is the tapered, kind of like the 226 from MAC. I don't think you can always get the 226. I think it just came out with a collection and now it's not around anymore. But anyway, that is that. This is their E50, which is the large fluff brush. Just like the 227 from MAC, works exactly the same from what I can tell. Great for, you know, putting your highline, buffing things out. Highlighter on the cheeks. A great brush. Again, no need to get a MAC one. And once I bought these, I was like, too bad I spent some money on MAC stuff. This is the E35, which is just like the 222 from MAC, which is called the tapered blending. Awesome. I do have the 222 from MAC. They look exactly the same. Work exactly the same. No need to spend your money on a MAC one. Truly. Okay, the F10 powder blush, just like the 129 from MAC. Literally, just like the 129 from MAC. They look exactly the same. Work exactly the same. Literally, exactly the same. Okay, this is the duo fiber, the blush duo fiber, which is the F15. And that is, I don't actually know, I don't think MAC sold one. I think I couldn't find one from MAC on this. So that's what that is. More rounded taper. I do like this brush. This brush, I use this brush every day aside from today because I had it all cleaned out here for you guys. This is the paddle brush, large powder F20, like the 134 from MAC. Great brush. As far as I can tell, it would work exactly like the MAC one. I don't have that one. Awesome. I love this brush for bronzer. I use it right here and then up along here because I don't really do the whole contour, chisel out my cheeks thing because who are you kidding? We're not chiseling these babies because they're not going to get chiseled. But anyway, so that's this. The tapered face, which is like this is F25, which is like the 138 from MAC. Great. Also use this for bronzer depending on my mood. Works really in there. The only thing that the MAC one I've seen, I haven't purchased it, looks like it has a more pointed tip to it. I'm not sure if that would make a difference in application or not, but that's the only difference that I see. And then this kit came with the F35 tapered highlight and the large concealer F65 and F75, all about the same. I mean, they're concealer brushes, nothing spectacular. Came with a kit. Okay, so since I'm almost at 15 minutes, I'm going to stop this and I'm going to do I'll start another video, a part 2, because I talk too much. And I will kind of give you a rundown, prices, that kind of thing. So I'll be right back. Okay, bye.